So what did voters think of the final debate? Well, we have some new numbers to show you this morning. CNN senior political analyst Bill Schneider is joining us live from the debate site in Hampshire, New York. Hey, Bill, what are you finding?
Well, we're finding that when we interviewed debate watchers, now this isn't a cross-section of all voters, it's those who watched the debate, and they were a little bit more Democratic than the voters as a whole. We asked them, who do you think did a better job in the debate? Was it John McCain, who came across to most viewers as scrappy and feisty, or was it Barack Obama, who came across as Joe Cool? Well, the answer is very clear and decisive. Obama by nearly 2-to-1. 58% said Obama, McCain 31%. Now, McCain clearly was on the attack during most of the debate, and the viewers acknowledged that. Who spent more time attacking his opponent? The answer was overwhelming. John McCain, 80%. Only 7% saw Obama as more on the attack. But it's pretty clear that that didn't work for McCain because in the end they thought Obama did the better job in the debate. The key issue was the economy. That was the centerpiece of the debate, and the question really was who would better handle the economy and the nation's financial crisis. And there again, Obama scored a very strong victory. 59% named Obama as better on the economy. 35% said John McCain. Well, now we've had 3 presidential, 1 vice presidential debate. Have the voters had enough? And the answer is yes. We asked them, would you like to see any more debates? And by 2-to-1, the voters said, no, we've had enough. Can we vote now? Well, the answer to that is no, you got to wait 3 weeks. And as we know, 3 weeks is a long time in politics. Namwa?
It most certainly is. All right, Bill, you pointed out there that most people thought McCain spent more time attacking Obama, but that Obama won the debate. So we have to ask, does going negative ever work? And if it does, what did John McCain do wrong?
Yeah, going negative hasn't been known to work sometimes in the past. The first President Bush went negative for a lot of the campaign against Michael Dukakis back in 1988, 20 years ago, and that seemed to work. He ended up winning the election. He turned it around, in fact, because Dukakis started out 17 points ahead after his convention. The negative attacks raised doubts about Michael Dukakis, but what really allowed that to happen is people were pretty happy with the way things were going in the country under President Reagan. The reason it didn't work this time is people are very unhappy with the way things are going under the current president, George Bush.
Okay, so we have Obama being deemed the winner in this debate. Bill, how does that compare to the previous 2 debates? We do poll of polls, maybe we can do a poll of debates.
You know, it's interesting. They were all about the same. This debate and the first debate did have a disproportionate number of Democrats among the audience. The second debate last week had a more balanced audience, but it didn't matter. Every single one of the debates, Barack Obama won by about the same margin, in fact. He did win all 3 debates. Winning debates doesn't guarantee anything. In 2004, there were 3 debates, and the viewers said John Kerry beat George Bush in every debate. But it doesn't look like John Kerry won the election. So winning a debate wins you the debate, not necessarily the election. But this year, there was a clear consensus that Obama did better in every one of the 3 debates.